Like, Valve barely makes games anymore.
So I guess it's essentially free money for them.
It's, like, so sad to think that, like, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is, like, a game that came out in 2007. It's, like, getting close to being 20 years old.
I mean, why spend a lot of money and time doing something when you can just run Steam and get unlimited money?
Because they have such a strong marketplace and just market share of everything. It's just Steam royalties. It's a lot of money just for existing.
But I want to play Left 4 Dead or 2, whatever. I've never played that before.
Yeah, they're fun.
See if Ben has it.
If you play with him, you can probably steamroll it.
I assume probably he would. And it was on sale as well, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, or Curse of the Night. No. Curse of the something. It's the 2D one, the 8-bit version.
Yeah, I think it's Curse of the Moon, maybe? I really wish all those names were
The other one's called Ritual of the Night.
Yeah.
Which I like 1,000% of that game.
I wanted to LP the 2D one, but I don't know. I just didn't do it. I think it's because it's like kind of hard to do like consistently, so I was like, I have to practice this for a million years.
Yeah. Although it's really nice about some things. The fact that every life you get to use every single character, and then when every single character dies, you lose one life.
So it's definitely not as hard as like the NES.
Oh goodness, no.
But it's still rough sometimes.
Yeah, I forget. I'm like stage 5 or 6 or something like that. Fun. I do prefer oddly Ritual of the Night, the Metroidvania one. But I also prefer that game to, like, even Symphony of the Night. I think it's just so friggin' awesome.
I like Bloodstained, but I'm already at the point where I kind of forget what happens in that game. I should replay it.
Oh, remember there's the Zaltan guy or whatever?
I remember...
He gets taken over.
I remember the beginning, like, rainy ship area. And then, yeah, you have the katana guy, who you can play as later.
Yep.
But, like, everything else, I remember, like, the antagonist being really weird.
Well, the story itself doesn't super matter.
Yeah.
But...
I remember the twin skull dragons in the pillar area.
It's all about
I should replay that game, because it's good, but it just didn't leave, like, a huge impression on me, I guess.
Yeah. It's all about getting stronger and stronger. I love when you get that ability to run super fast. And especially since the game loads, you know, obviously Symphony of the Night had to load in between areas. And it's just like boom, 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 you're just flying through the castle. It's so fun. Some of the most fun I've ever had in a game. But yeah, I've been searching for just that new game to be like, oh yeah. And it's still, nothing's really caught me. I want something that's like old school type, but not necessarily old, because I can always play old games.
Yeah. Did you end up not liking Grandia 2?
I do, I like it. It's just one of those I can only play for certain periods of time because the, how do I say this? The battle system is, like, pretty slow.
Yeah, the battle system, I mean, just like most JRPGs, it gets better as it goes on.
Yeah, yeah.
But
right now it's only me. I assume you get other characters.
Yeah.
But right now it's only me. I mean, the girl is with me, but she doesn't fight. And it's just like every battle takes like a little too long, so I'm like, oh my gosh, come on.
Dude, that girl in Grandia 2, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's like a big like character gimmick with her, and she's just the best girl. Both of her versions.
Based.
Oh. Let's go.
The main character is...
Yeah, the main character is great, and the main heroine is amazing too. Very good cast.
Yeah, I like how the first thing that really happens with her is like all of her sisters get like brutally killed. And it's like, GG. And I like how the main character is like on the dregs of society. Like no one wants to deal with him. And I'm sure they'll go into it more. I forget what the type of person.
Yeah, I
he
forget
is
the
called.
exact thing, but he's like basically a bounty hunter sort of thing.
And people have like no respect for that or whatever. Yeah, it's just one of those. I can only play like 30 minutes to an hour at a time, just because the battles. I'm like, oh my god. It's a really unique, cool battle system, but it just runs kind of slow.
Man, thinking about it, I really want to play Grandia 2. I wonder if it's on Switch. Because I'm the ultimate baby, I just hate playing games on PC. There's just something about the fact that, oh, I don't think I might do that. My problem is, it's nothing against PC, it's my ADHD brain, but when I'm playing games on PC, like, the temptation of alt-tabbing and then screwing around on the internet is just too high for me. I get so distracted. And, like, the limitations of consoles, like, especially the Switch not being able to do, like, anything. It's like, you're just there, and, like, all I can do is play a game. And it really, like, gets me, like, focused on it.
Makes sense.
It's such a stupid reason, but for me, it's, like, everything.
No, it makes sense.
And even, like, the PS5, like, you can, like, watch Netflix or like YouTube, but like it's so unintuitive in terms of like having to switch apps with the controller. It's like I don't want to do that, so I'll just play the game.
Yeah, the Switch is not made for anything else really besides games.
And I think like Nintendo really like intentionally did that, especially after the Wii U. You remember when it like it could control the TV and you can have like the TV gimmicks?
Oh yeah.
They were really like leaning into like the weird like Xbox 360 thing and like Xbox One thing that Microsoft was doing. And like it's clear that consumers just don't care. It's like the only people that care about stuff like that don't play games at all. But they're not gonna buy an Xbox or a Wii U to do that stuff.
Right. It's nice that like you can watch Netflix and stuff on the system, but I don't need anything super crazy. And I think most people most people who actually like games would agree. Ah, yes. 2013 E3. By the way, RIP E3. Just never gonna be a thing.
It kind of sucks that it's dead, but also like E3 has also been like always kind of just like corporate chill hour.
I know, but we're never gonna get like really hilarious live stuff anymore because like everything's just gonna be. Does like Sony still do like their state of plays? It's not like a bunch of people in a room like.
No, it's exactly like how
like Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like almost copied it one by one.
So if they have a bad one, it's like, what were you thinking? Because you had like, you know, there's nothing live that can go wrong. It's not like TV from Xbox's 2013. TV, watch TV.
Yeah. But it's also one of those things that, like, when you think about it, it really makes sense why E3 died. It's like these companies probably had to pay, like, E3, like, huge, like, royalties to, be at the event. And what you have to do at E3 is compete with every other corporation there in the matter of, like, just a few days to get, like, your game out there. And, like, there's such a mess of, like, new game announcements that things get lost in the shuffle. And you can have, like, presentations that are, like, pretty decent, but, like, I don't know, Nintendo shows off, like, Breath of the Wild, or Sony shows off Last of Us, and it's like, well, no one cares about your game anymore.
Yeah. I just kind of miss it being like a 2 or 3 day thing, where it's like, oh, now it's Bethesda, now it's Ubisoft. Yeah. Not that I care about those companies, but like, now it's Sony, now it's Nintendo. That was kind of cool. Now it's like, especially Nintendo, I'll like go into work on like a Tuesday, and I'll log onto the computer and it's like, Nintendo just had their Direct at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's like, what? So I have to be like, hey, what was announced?
Yeah. Although it's the same thing with Sony, it's just like, they do random digital events when they think they're ready, so it's like, it's so inconsistent. Like, sometimes Nintendo doesn't have, like, Nintendo Direct for, like, 8 months, and, like, I don't think, like, Sony had, like, a state of play for, like, 11 months at one point, but people don't really care like that much about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. It's just I especially like the fact that it was live, so there was a chance that like it's like live sports. Something can go wrong, and that's kind of cool, you know. Like I'm sure all the people that were in the audience were like paid shills and stuff, but there's a chance they could just suck it up, and the crowd would be like boo or whatever.
Yeah, if you're at E3, even if you're not a paid shill, if you're at E3 and you're in the audience for Bethesda, you're probably not the person to be like, boo! Unless it's like something horrendous. You have to do something like...
The Diablo thing, that was a thing.
That was at BlizzCon, but like Diablo Immortal's reveal was like one of the most tone-deaf corporate middle fingers I've ever seen in my life, and even like Blizzard shells were like, what the crap is this?
Is this U10? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess this one also got modded, but I don't care about this.
I was watching this, not the whole thing, but I watched like some of this video about the downfall of Gears of War. By the way, remember Gears of War?
I sure do.
Anyway,
kind of.
Not only
Not
was
that I
it
played
Gears of
any
War
of them.
Judgment that people were like, what? But I never knew this existed. I cannot believe that there was a Gears of War Funko Pop game. I cannot believe
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember that.
I cannot believe that.
It is hard to believe that.
I saw it in this video, and I saw them talking about it and showing gameplay and stuff, and I was like, no, this isn't a thing. And I looked up like other YouTube videos of like just it, and I was like, what? Who was like, Gears of War, a series where it's like just brutal, right? You just go up to aliens and just like use a friggin' chainsaw on them, right? Everyone dies, everything. Oh, Funko Pop. Yeah. That makes sense. What? And it was like, not even like it's a Gears of War game, but it's like shooting, but it looks like Funko Pop. It was like something stupid like a gotcha or something dumb.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that Microsoft probably saw like dollar signs in their eyes, and they're like,
People
Gears
like,
of War plus Funko Pop,
Yeah.
sign me up.
People like Gears, people like Funko Pops. What?
C-105 Zeta rescue
I-
complete.
Actually,
Units remaining.
I still can't believe it. I'm sitting here saying it, and I don't think it exists.
Yeah, it's a psyop.
It's silent.
Gamma.
I have to go tell my dog to shut up. I'll be right back.
Bark, bark, bark. Really doubt you can hear it.
Beta.
No, it's not for the recording. It's more for my neighbors who are the most passive-aggressive people in the entire universe.
What? But I hear the neighbor's dog bark all the time.
Well, I don't... See, here's the thing. I don't know who it's coming from. Did I ever tell you I got 2 anonymous letters in the mail that were literally anonymous and also not... they didn't have a return to sender address, complaining about the noise. So it's like the most boomer thing possible. I don't know who it would be. But literally, me and my next door neighbor, we got the same thing in the mail maybe 3-4 months ago, where somebody, the return to sender address was literally the Ephrata Township building. Like, I recognized it. I was like, wait, what? Like, I know this address. And it was literally just a printout of the town noise ordinances, and they have highlighted and, like, underlined, like, animal noise. Like, at no point during the day should an animal make uninterrupted noise for, like, 15 minutes or whatever. And I'm like, what? Because the thing that happens is my dog Sugar goes out there and barks at the neighbor dog. I don't know why. My dog just really hates that dog. I have no idea. She doesn't bark at anyone else. It's just when that dog's out, She will just never stop barking. And, yeah, it was just, like, and it was printed out. That was the funniest part. I mean, obviously it's printed out, but, like, it was like, do you know back in the day when you would print straight off a website and it would have, like, the HTML code on the bottom of the page? It literally had that. So clearly the person's, like, like an actual boomer who wouldn't, like, I don't know, take a screen grab of it or whatever. And, not only that, but then there was something from printed out from the SPCA website, which is like a animal thing. And the part about animal abuse was highlighted. Like, highlighted and underlined, as if I'm abusing my freaking dog by being at work for 10 hours a day and not being able to stop my dog from barking.
Cool.
Yeah, I just wish the person would have the guts or cojones to just, like, even put their phone number on there and be like, text me this number. And I'd be like, okay, hey, when does it happen? Because I'm not home for, like, 10, 12 hours a day. What can I do? But no, it's like, send an anonymous letter. And it's like, okay, well, all I do is I get them and I instantly throw them away. I'm like, the second someone actually puts their name on it, or anything, any return address, then I'll be like, okay, well, I'll actually talk to you.
Does it happen a lot, or just like one-off?
Twice. Twice in a couple years or so.
Did it happen recently, or is this a while ago?
3-4 months ago, the one that I was just talking about.
Okay.
So yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know how other people do it when they're like away at work from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Maybe their dogs aren't as stupid as my dog is, I don't know. But,
I guess some other dogs don't have instant access to outside either.
True. But I have to, it sucks, but I have to do that.
Yeah.
She has a doggy door and she can go outside onto the deck. But since I'm not home for such long periods of time, has to do it. E102!
That blue bird is his family or something.
Wow, he really does have a better story than Amy's.
Yeah, so this gives a little bit more context to Amy, like the two birds just appearing, because the two birds are Gamma and Beta. Like, that white bird is just the boss we just fought. Rip in peace, Gamma.
It certainly makes a heck of a lot more sense.
Yeah. Man, that is one big explosion.
Yeah, seriously. That painting or PNG of clouds in the background, though. What?
We were a girl bird the entire time.
Samus was a girl?
Whoa. Yeah, cool ending. Okay.
What?
Oh, we have to do big.
Froggy?
Do you know who does the voice of, Froggy?
Why would I know that?
Or, not Froggy, Big.
Select the case.
It's literally Duke Nukem.
Nah.
Yeah, it is. I'm not making that up.
Why?
It's the Duke Nukem voice just going, Froggy?
John St. John?
Yeah, it is.
What the like, how did that even happen?
I don't know.
Oh, Duke Nukem Forever was a Sega published game, right?
I think it's 3D Realms.
Oh.
So I really have no idea.
Based. They were probably like, here's $200. Will you do this? Sure.
Can I do it in a really stupid voice?
You have to do it in a stupid voice. Rip Froggy.
Oh. Oh.
Ribbit!
So for some incredibly weird reason, Chaos attacks Froggy and attaches its tail to Froggy, and then leaves.
This music could not be more Kino right now.
Yeah, this is literally his theme song.
My God. He has a 10.
And now Froggy's possessed.
Why did Big have a Chaos Emerald
I don't
anyway?
know. How does Froggy swallow it? It's as big as its entire body. Also, do you like that power-up that's just...
Can you get it?
Yeah, but we have to get it later. But I just like how he starts with, it's literally clipping through the bed.
Yeah. They wanted you to see that. Wow, you're on the whole way to Station Square? That frog got places.
I guess it got on the train. Froggy!
I want to learn this on guitar now.
Oh man, where could that pollywog pal be anyway?
I bet you're gonna find him, Big.
Big's playthrough is really weird because you literally find Froggy at the end of every stage, and then like they don't even like register it happening. You just immediately lose Froggy again, and then you have to do another stage.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was a citizen of Station Square and I was just walking around and I saw this huge friggin' cat with a fishing pole, I would just crap my pants.
Yeah,
and
I think Big is like 7 feet tall actually, and like look at his body. He's probably like at least 500 pounds. And look at what he can do. Look at the first thing you do in this.
Oh my God. Dude, if he wanted to be the ultimate bad guy, he could.
Yeah, he's just the strong teddy bear, that trope.
That was weird. Why did you have to go this way?
Because Froggy wanted the sewers. This is the only way to get to Twinkle Park.
Oh, I thought you were going to Sonic Stage 1.
No, if you go to where Sonic gets the light speed dash, Big literally cannot jump high enough.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
So the thing about Big's stages is that Froggy's always in the same static spot. So as long as you know where Froggy is, you can get through this pretty quickly. But I still don't understand how the fishing works. It's just so weird. Like, if Froggy like attaches himself to your bait or not.
You may not like it, but this is peak gameplay.
This is peak Sonic gameplay.
What the crap's that?
There's other things in the water. I just really wish that the camera angle was, like, better. There we go. Yeah, like, did you see that? It, like, restarts the music, too. I don't understand how to reliably get Froggy to, like, stay on the line. It's so weird.
What if there just isn't a way?
I literally, because I was just like brainstorming ideas, I literally watched a speedrun. Of course a speedrun can get it caught in 1 second. But I just don't understand how it does it.
Go
No,
away.
get away! Get away! No, I don't want you.
Wow, this fish really wants to get caught. This is cool. In Butthead voice.
This
is
is
cool.
This is what you asked for.
Froggy's a thick boy, by the way.
I just don't... What? What happened?
Are you winning?
Oh, if I push L and R... Oh, okay, that's cool. not know that. Man, I wish the camera angle was better. Get away! Where did Froggy go? Okay, there it is. Stay! I don't understand how this works.
Are you supposed to do it right away, or?
I don't know. I press A when it's happening, and sometimes it works, and most of the time it doesn't.
That's cool.
And of course the dog is making this as painful as possible. Even my first attempt, I cleared the stage in a minute. Get away!
Oh my god! Does this end the stage?
No, it doesn't. But if I snap the line, I die. Can I just push L and R to stop this? Nope. Of course not. Of course Froggy doesn't want to catch, but the fish, I didn't even push a button and it immediately just caught on the line.
You actually didn't press the button at all.
I didn't press anything.
I got it, kid.
Wow. Points.
That music.
This is why I'd never want to go for Supersonic in this game. It's literally just because of this. Alright, I'm not going to push anything.
What? Wonder if there's a record for the most weight.
No, get away. Of course the dog is
Dude,
throwing
Froggy's
me
being
so
a
fast.
piece of crap. The other ones are literally flying to get on. Bum.
Yeah, the good music is like the only redeeming thing about this steaming pile of garbage. Where is Froggy?
The camera actually makes it very difficult. You got it, lads.
Alright, just... Alright. Push button? Nope. Can you just get on there?
Why don't you try moving it like that when he grabs it?
I'm trying everything!
What in the actual heck?
Can you...
Sorry.
I just don't understand how this works at all. I'm doing it with not pressing the button, I'm doing it when I'm tilting the analog stick, I'm doing it when I'm pushing the button and tilting the analog stick, I'm doing it when I'm not doing anything. I'm trying everything I can think of.
Let's figure this out.
Of course.
Oh, what? Oh.
And I died.
Move the left thumbstick just as he bites to hook him on.
Okay. Where did he go? Oh, get away. Alright, Froggy. Fun.
It says you have to hook him by knocking the thumbstick to the left or right after he's bitten down to get it to hit.
Okay. Pretty sure I already tried that, but I'll try it again. I even there's lure power-ups to hook bigger fish. Whoops. And I purposely didn't get the lure power-ups, but all the big fish still want me.
We got this, YouTube land. Let's go!
Froggy. Hey.
I like how you can pull in things that are way bigger than him.
We did it.
Did it work that way?
I guess so. I guess it's just I got lucky and just did it the right way. For I think there's 4 stages for big.
Okay.
Not too bad.